Howdy everybody, Glenn here, and it is Pop in a Box time for June. This is my 3 Pop subscription. Pop in a Box, Pops run about, I think I pay $9.33 per pop, so less than 10 bucks. There's usually a flat $4.99 shipping. Now I've seen some reports from other subscribers that they're not paying anything in shipping for their Pop in a Box subscription. I'm not sure, so your mileage may vary. It might have to do with the fact that older subscriptions are kind of grandfathered in with shipping. I stopped and restarted mine, so I don't know. I do know that Pop in a Box does offer free shipping to subscribers with anything you buy in the shop. So if you buy individual items, pops, whatever, you get free shipping with those when you're a Pop in a Box subscriber. So this is my 3 Pop subscription. One thing I've noticed lately is that if you truly want this to be a mystery to you every month, which is kind of the point of Pop in a Box, you need to make sure that you don't check your shipped orders on the website until you've opened your box and be surprised. Because if you check you're tracking your orders or whatever, it'll tell you what they've sent you, and specifically the 3 or whatever pops that are in your subscription, they'll tell you what they are. So you want to avoid that if you want to avoid spoilers and truly be surprised by the mystery part of this, which to me is the whole reason to get Pop in a Box to begin with. The other thing about Pop in a Box, you want to make sure that you pay close attention to what you are saying that you want and what you don't want. So make sure you're very specific with marking the pops on their website that you do not want. Otherwise, even if you don't mark them as wants, they might send you those. So you have to be very specific with the do not want. So as soon as when you get pops, when you get Pop in a Box, when you get other pops, you know, you're out buying stuff or you get stuff online, make sure you go to Pop in a Box. If you have a subscription, you go to Pop in a Box and you mark those as do not want, because then you'll end up with multiples. Because you know, you need to pay attention to what they're not sending you as much as what you want them to send you. So that being said, I don't know what's in this box. I haven't checked my orders in a while, but I do know that they pretty much spoil them for you. Where they didn't used to. It used to just say, you know, have a generic silhouette and say 3 mystery pops. Now they tell you the exact ones you're getting. So don't look if you don't want to know. All right, so okey-dokey. All right. Thing that always kind of concerns me a little bit sometimes the Pop in a Box is their shipping. This one was shipped kind of loose. Just one single piece of bubble, but nothing around the pops and nothing in between. Now the one advantage that Pop in a Box has is their boxes are always nice and thick. Even if you see some damage on them, they don't reach the pops generally. They actually make really good boxes to ship, for me to keep and ship myself, because they're nice, thick-walled boxes. All right, so let's see what we got. Let's start with the Disney Pop. This one is Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. So this is a cool one. It's a common pop, but for me it makes the set because I've got the original Jack Skellington as well. So now Jack and Sally will be together. For the most part with my pop collection, I'm pretty much, any new pops I'm getting are mostly the big 3, Marvel, DC, and Star Wars. But I'll occasionally make the exception for completing sets or getting pops that I really think are very cool, just, you know, from room concerns, and this is one of those. So I've wanted this for a while. It's not a super valuable pop, you know, it's your normal $9 pop, but it completes a set for me, so I like to see that. So let's take her out. And there's Sally. This is one of the unusual pops that, the female pops that have the small feet, you know, the small legs, that does not come with a stand. So she seems to stand okay, not a little wobbly, so we'll see how she does on the shelf. but she'll look good next to Jack, so I'm glad to have this one. Dig this pop. This is kind of a glossy pop. You see the light shines on her pretty good. That comes from the paint. And, you know, good detail on the dress. Not a lot of bleeding. You know, pops don't really bleed anymore. Usually the paint jobs are a lot better than they were in the past. And this one is no exception. So there she is, Sally. Alright, looks like I've got two from a set as my other two. And they're from Daredevil Season 1. Now, if you've been following my videos, you know a little bit ago, maybe a month ago, I did a pop review of all the Daredevil pops from Season 2. So now I'm going back and getting the Season 1 pops, and that's where Pop in a Box hooked me up this month. So this is Red Suit Daredevil. So his suit from the end of Season 1. This is Pop Marvel number 120. You can see the other four in the set. I've got Wilson Fisk, and we'll see what the other one is. But so this is the second one I've gotten from this Season 1 set. So let's check it out. Different than Season 2 in that, of course, some Marvel, so it's a bobblehead. But different from Season 2, this Season 1 does not have the what do you call it? The wire in between the two parts of the billy club. So he's just got his separate billy clubs there. Very cool pop. I like this. I like his mask. That looks great. Detail on the bottom looks really good too. And I always like these kind of posy pops where he's ready to fight. So good looking pop there. So Daredevil red suit. And the other one is Daredevil black suit. So this is Mask Vigilante, it's called. So Daredevil Mask Vigilante. This is 119, right before the red suit. So this is Daredevil in the beginning of Season 1, or through the middle, to where he's just got his black homemade suit with his wooden billy clubs. So I've got 3 of the 4 in the Daredevil Season 1 set. So now I've got 119, 120, and 122. What I don't have is the Matt Murdock. So that's the one I'm missing from Season 1. So almost a complete set there. So let's check this guy out. And there he is. I actually kind of like this one a little, maybe even better than the red suit. Obviously the color is not difficult. It's all black. I don't like that there's some imperfections on the cowl. Some paint issues. Of course, now that I just said that they rarely have paint issues now. But it's hard when it's all one color. You know, I was able to wipe off one speck. So sometimes it just ends up being a piece of white dust that got in there. I like the tie in the back. That's a nice touch. And looks good for pretty much a monochromatic pop. But it looks good, and they'll look good together. So, there we go. So, let's recap it. I got the black suit, Masked Vigilante Daredevil. I got the red suit, end of Season 1, Daredevil. And then Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas to go with Jack. So, there's the 3 pops. Pretty happy, you know, pops that I didn't have, pops that were on my wish list. On Pop in a Box, hard to complain. Yeah, it's 3 commons. You know, it's been a while since I got a pop from them that was especially pop or something a little bit more exciting than a common. But 4 commons, I don't have a problem with these. This was a good trio to have. So, Pop in a Box has been coming through pretty much lately. They pretty much seem to have gotten their act together on a little more consistent basis than they had before. Packing was surprisingly good. The boxes were in good shape, even though it was just a single piece of bubble wrap laying on top of them. But their boxes are so thick and double-walled, triple-walled, whatever you want to call them, that no damage. Pops were nice, came in good condition, and you know, hard to complain. I love the mystery part of it. So that's Pop in a Box. Let me know in the comments below what you think about how they're doing, and if you want to subscribe to Pop in a Box, definitely use the link that's in the description as well, because you get a discount and I get a referral from that too. So if you want to get your own subscription going, which I can recommend at this point because they've been pretty consistent with me, definitely use that link below and help us both out a little bit. So that's about it. As always, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Throw me a like on this video if you liked it. That helps the channel a lot. And check me out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. I've got a lot of boxes coming up. Again, they all come in the second half of the month, right? So the next week is going to be box after box after box. So stay tuned for all those. I'm excited to get to them. And as always, we'll see you later. Bye.